First and foremost, shout out to Questlove for winning his award last night and literally busting out the gate with a win, because that was his first film and that is a big deal. And Questlove made history with that move, and it was overshadowed by Will Smith and his shenanigans over some skeezer that ain't thinking about him. And I see everybody siding with Will Smith, and I'm just confused because Will really played himself, like seriously. And I get it. Like, Philly people will slap you in a heartbeat, that's first and foremost. But we normally do something like, if you see a Philly person, if a Philly person asks you, is you good? And they stick their neck out like that, they about to slap the shit out of you. So that's just a little word of advice. If somebody asks you, is you good? You better back up, or you better get prepared, because you might end up being in a fight. But anyway, I feel like Will Smith was on some hater shit, because for real, King Richard flopped. They did not make that money back that they was trying to make off of that movie. And I feel like Jada Pinkett was a part of the reason why the movie flopped, because by the time that movie had dropped, everybody was sick of them and they shenanigans and everything. So I feel like that was a part of the reason, because people were saying, oh, people scared to go to the movies. But child, you look up, Spider-Man that made a trillion billion dollars in one weekend. So it's like, no, people are going to the movies for the stuff that they actually want to see. But because I'm actually from Philly and I know how people are, this was my theory I was going with everybody when I was talking to them. Will Smith did that to make sure that he was the one being talked about, and not Questlove's historical win last night. I honestly feel like he wanted to make sure that the Academy Awards was going to be about him. Now, think about it. You did that right before, you attacked this man right before Questlove wins his award. And I didn't hear literally nobody talking about Questlove winning that award. Summer of Soul, like, I seen both movies, and King Richard is a really, really good movie. Like, that might be the best thing that I've ever seen Will Smith in. But I just feel like he was kind of like being a little hater a little bit on the low, because don't think them people don't be knowing that they about to win them awards. That's another thing too. I feel like Will Smith wanted to make sure that he was the talk, because had that fight not happened, everybody would have been talking about Questlove, because that was a historical move he pulled to come through with the Summer of Soul. That was his first movie or documentary, whatever you want to call it, and he knocked that joint out the park. And I feel like Will Smith just he was taking it home. Like, he was taking it home with him. Jada Pinkett, you know, he really should have hit. He should have hit Jada. That's, to be honest, and that's probably who he really do want to put them paws on. But he can't really do that, because you know, you hit bitches these days, they get to hollering about you know, domestic violence and everything else. But people be trying to act like husbands and wives don't be physically fighting, you know, since everybody is online. But I know how that go. It be straight up WWF once them doors close. But yeah, Will Smith really played himself. If you siding with him, like, I don't know what to think about you, because you should have been able to control your emotions in that moment. Like, Jada Pinkett has been embarrassing you for the past 2-3 years, since pre-pandemic. Like, she has been embarrassing you. You ain't put your hands on August. You ain't put your hands on nobody that was trying to play you and coming at you. And people had 1,000,001 jokes when she got up there, and Jada clowned you 24/7. Like, Jada done said how corny you were. She done said how, like, she done said every horrible thing under the sun about Will Smith, to the point that it's no way she actually likes him. But hey, who am I? If it works for them, it works for me. But y'all tell me what y'all think, because I feel like Will Smith really was on some bull. He wanted to make sure that he was the topic of discussion today, y'all. Don't ever think that people don't be strategically planning what they be doing. And then it was kind of cowardly, because, you know, you standing in front of somebody that's literally, first and foremost, he probably didn't even write those jokes, because y'all know that these comedians and stuff, they have writers. So he probably didn't even write the joke. He probably just was up there doing his job. And Will Smith, because you have been doing this job so long, you shouldn't even took offense to that. And if you did, you could have pulled him to the side at the after party or something like that. Or you could have took him outside. Like, come on, let me holler at you for a minute. And handled it a different way. But you can tell that Jada kind of like pulls his strings. Like, you can tell. Because he completely lost control of yourself. And at 53 years old, I'm sorry, nobody should be able to make you lose control of yourself like that. I'm sorry. That was a mess. Will Smith, you played yourself. And he better hope that he's able to, number one, get another job. Because when you're known for slugging people out, when you're known for hitting people, child, people don't be trying to get hit, honey. They will not hire you, okay? I know this from personal experience.